Hello and welcome to the Real Life Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jonathan. Remember, this is a platform where we get to engage, interact, and learn from icons, gurus, trendsetters, trailblazers, difference makers, and world changers. You know what I'm talking about. Sitting next to me is an icon. I can say one of the best hip-hop musicians or artists, so to say, that we have in Zambia. He goes by the name of, I can say, Voice Yodu Lakuchila.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jae Cash?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, man. How's everything? How's life?
Yeah, everything's good.
Crystal Cell is a hit song. Congratulations.
Oh,
man.
is it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, you dropped a lot of songs for ladies.
Yeah.
And most of them are hits, so to say. I think the biggest songs that we have in Zambia for you are the ones where you dedicated them for women.
Yeah.
Where do you get those revelations from? You know, singing about women, and you release all these. You are very good at chatting women.
Okay, yeah. So, well, basically, it's, I think, love is a natural thing, first off,
Yeah.
And as an adult, obviously, you need to be seeing somebody,
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm in the studio making a love song, I imagine, I mean, not all the time, but I imagine, like talking to my girl, like, so most of the songs are dedicated to the girl I'm dating at that particular time, you know what I mean? So for me, I think it's just the basic concepts really that females, really love to hear.
Yeah.
So I just be chuffing them.
Great. Awesome. Now, I've heard some Lozi lines here and there. Are you Lozi?
Yes.
Okay.
So initially I'm Tonga because my dad was Tonga, but then I didn't grow up with my father. I grew up with my mom, who happens to be Lozi. And that's the reason why I speak Lozi.
Okay.
And can't even understand the word in Tonga.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
But you are a fluent speaker of Lozi.
Well, yeah, we can say that. There's nothing I can't get in the language Lozi.
Nice. Great. Okay, now talking about you growing up with your mother, was it your ambition to become a musician, or is this something that you thought, oh, okay, because I've been rapping, kuskulu, and then let me just get into the music business?
To be honest, I never really imagined myself, singing for like the whole country, But I was a music lover, growing up, because I used to break dance, at some point. So obviously there's music involved, and I used to listen to a lot of rap music as well, till I got to a point where I felt like, oh, you know what, let me try and, write a little something and see where I can go with it.
Okay.
And then the interest just developed slowly and slowly and slowly till I went to the studio to record, till I got recognized by a bigger studio, till fast forward now.
Great. Your biggest banger was I Love You, right?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I would say that was like my first breakthrough song.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really say that was my biggest banger, then I'll be lying.
No, like the one that brought you on the scene and sold you massively. It was I Love You, right?
Correct.
Okay. So how long does one need to take for them to just break out of the upcoming, circle and become the big artist being recognized? How many years does one need to put in? How many songs do they need to drop?
To be honest, I think it all depends. There's artists that just come through and make one song and they become big, and there's people that take forever, just to have one hit song.
Yeah.
So I think I really can't understand the chemistry there, but it depends. Some make it real quick and some take time to blow up.
The reason I'm asking this is because I think for hip hop it's a bit tricky, because the audience, maybe it's the young people, the youth. It appeals more to the youth, but for someone to break out really as a big artist.
Yeah.
What strategy do you think is the best that you used for you to come up to this level that you are right now?
To be honest, I think it's just hard work, you know. I've been counted out so many times, you know. So many times, and for me, that's just motivation, you know. But then if I was somebody that was like, you know what, I give up, I quit, then I wouldn't even be here right now, you know. Like the little people that know me now wouldn't know about Jae Cash.
Yeah.
So I think it's, you know, being persistent also at the end of the day, because there's no rules, you know.
Yeah.
There's no rules to making it in life. We all out here pushing, and if it's gonna take me 10, 20 songs till they listen to me, then I'm gonna do it. You know. So I think in the end of the day, ultimately, you just have to have the goal and the fighting spirit, of course. Just stay focused and know what your goal is.
Great. So the last time I had a chat with Biflo, I asked him to say, is there real money in music? And he said, yeah, there's real money in music if you've branded yourself well. Would you say you are one of the people that have branded themselves well and are making real money in music, such that someone who wants to become a musician, let's say they're just from school and they want to get into music, they can earn a living full time?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
First of all, I won't really brag about branding myself too well, because for me, I just do whatever works out for me, you know. And I think as far as branding is concerned, I think I'm a part of them, because I'm not the type who's gonna just go out to perform for the promoters' amounts, you know.
Yeah.
So I stick to my standards as well, and there's a certain way I love to carry myself as an artist. I'm like, right now, I'm definitely not the guy that you're just gonna run into the streets, and you know, I feel that's also one huge step I took as far as branding is concerned, because I think, you know, when people see you too much, it's a little bit hard for them to treat you as a celebrity when they meet you, you know.
Some respect on
the
name.
So I think for me, that's one of the reasons I just, you know, stay low key, just make music, do videos, and people see me when it's appropriate, you know.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome, and you've really done a good job talking about videos, man. Your videos are top notch. They're on point. Let's talk about Dizmo.
Yeah.
We can say I don't know. You discovered Dismo, right?
Well, I wouldn't really put it like that, but I think I'm one of the first to like work with him on a mainstream level.
Where did you find him?
Okay, so the first time I knew about Dismo, or rather heard about Dismo, was at the studio, Recall's studio. Yeah. Yeah. Recall was mixing his song called Life. And as I was stepping out, I was like, yo, you know what? Please replay that song. I think it's quite dope. It's something I haven't really heard before, you know. Who's this guy? So Recall's like, oh, yo, this is actually Dizmo. Yeah. So I'm like, what you mean Dizmo? Because I know the smaller Dizmo. Yeah. So it's like, no, this is actually the real Dizmo.
The real Dizmo.
You know? I'm like, you lie. Play me that song. Yeah. So he played me the song, and I was just like, yo, you know what? I understand right now everybody's on the young boy's side. Yeah. And this guy is out here, and if you really say this is the real Dizmo, then, well, I think, you know, he'll need a little bit of affiliation, you know? Yeah. So I was like, let me do a free verse for him without him even knowing. Wow. Yeah, so Recall's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. So he opened the project, I did my verse. 2 days later, Recall was like, oh, Dizmo was happy. He actually called me like, oh, yo, big up.
So this is interesting. So you recorded your verse
without
in his
him,
absence?
No. Yes.
And he didn't even pay you?
No.
Wow.
I hadn't even like met him at the time.
What? Serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
Yeah. And then he dropped the song. I remember sharing it 2-3 weeks, a month later, it was, you know, playing in the streets. and I figured, yo, let's shoot a video for this.
Yeah.
So we shot, and then just the chemistry itself that we had was just magical, and I just said, yo, you know what, let me just put him in like under my wing, and we just make magic from here.
And you've done a great job, man. Panda Okanilo, this song is just, it's flames, it's fire.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Dizmo. He's really improving as time goes by, and for me, I'm really proud of that. You know?
Great.
Yeah.
Great. You recently got signed by KMP, right?
Correct.
Yeah, talk about that, man. How is it going?
Hey, so far so good.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Right now is a very happy time to be a musician.
What are these people giving you, man?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, shout out to the big man who are representing KMP the whole way, every day, all day. Yeah. Take over.
So, what deals are there? What does it mean to be signed by KMP, first of all?
It's a huge thing, you know. KMP is not something really small. KMP is big. KMP is out there changing lives like it's nothing. You know, so for me, I consider that as a blessing. There's certain stuff that I can't really reveal right now because it's confidential. Yeah. You know, but I think as far as record levels go, shout out to KMP with a winning team, baby.
Awesome, great. You have an album coming?
Yes, I'm working on the album right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have just a glimpse of maybe the title of the album or the songs in there? Who have you collaborated with?
I really don't mind saying the title, but right now I've got like a number of titles and I'm still trying to put my mind together and choose one. Yeah. So I don't want to confuse the people yet. Yeah, but I can talk about the collabos. I can confirm a few. I can confirm Kantu. Wow. Yeah, I can confirm. Hold on a second. I don't want to get this wrong. I can confirm Dizmo, of course. Yeah. And I can confirm. Also, I've worked with upcomers in the album. Yes, so like people can get to listen to them as well, and just give them that platform. Yeah. I've worked with Zayn Mali on the album. I've worked with Jonelle. And I've worked with Trina South. Shout out to Trina South, dope vocalist. Yeah. And I've got a list of established artists that I want to put on that I won't really say right now because they haven't yet recorded their parts. Yeah. But it's gonna be a dope album. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. We can't wait to hear that bang. I know you're full of hits, man. Yeah. All your songs, I don't know what to say, but that's the plan. There's just that, that I don't know, I feel like you're a code to the ladies, man, when you just... Okay, so, Soe Entertainment. Yeah. How's it going? How are you managing to run with your own studio, your own record label? Yeah. At the same time, you're also signed with KMP. Well, I think it's convenient, because... and also one of the privileges that I appreciate from the KMP side is, of course, they don't restrict you from doing a thing. Oh really? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we still Soe Entertainment. I mean, we make music there at times, and then KMP is like the bigger, the bigger umbrella. Exactly. That covers everything. Exactly. By the end of the day, it's to them that we confirm if this is a song that's gonna drop or if So Soe is still running though. Okay. Yeah. Have you signed some new artists? The last time I checked, there was only Dismo. There's only Dismo, but there's a few others that I'm working with right now. Okay. That we'll announce like later on as we go. Great. So I'm gonna ask you some real life questions that need real life answers, right? Now. Okay. First and foremost, you've been around for a long time, started music a long time ago, and you haven't given up. Like, you keep on improving and you're becoming better each and every day. What are your driving forces in life? I think for me is the hate, the negativity, that pushes me. Like, I love to prove people wrong. The moment people think, oh, he's done, then I come. You know, I think that's what pushes me really, negativity.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the biggest accomplishment that you're most proud of right now, so far?
In my music career, I think I really never thought my music would make me cross borders as far as going to, London, know, just because of music. So I think that's like the greatest achievement in my career right now, I feel, because that was, not so many people get the chance to even just go abroad, so especially from here where we come from, so I think that was just a blessing.
What's your biggest failure in life, and what lesson did you get from there?
My biggest failure?
In life?
What's my biggest failure? What's my biggest failure? See, I'm more focused on the wins that I don't even know if I've failed yet. You know, like, well, I haven't failed yet, man.
Yeah.
I think I'll answer that when I fail.
Cool. What's the most important thing that you've learned in life so far?
I think so far I've come to understand that life has a scale, right? You know what I mean? Like you need to understand that life is a scale, and it's got good deeds and bad deeds, so whatever you do, just make sure your good deeds outweigh your bad deeds.
I like that.
Because there's karma, ultimately. Yeah. And if you do good, even without people seeing, I think blessings just follow you.
Wow.
So.
If you could turn back the time and speak to the 18-year-old Jae Cash, what would you tell him? Damn,
I'll be pushing Bentleys right now, man. No, but all in all, I mean, growth is not something that it's new to everybody, because we don't know about it. You only get to understand certain things when you reach a certain age.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like I wanted to be in a rush. I do appreciate knowing what I know now. So.
And if you can have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
Wow. Firstly, Pablo Escobar. I really look up to that buddy because of how he just handled his staff and just had such influence.
Yeah.
That would be one of the guys, definitely. Bob Marley too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bob Marley was wise. I've seen a couple of interviews that he's done, and damn, the way he just answered questions, it's just out of this world. So yeah, Bob Marley too, and the legendary, for me, is legendary, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Yeah, may his soul rest in peace. I like his style, and I would just love to tap through his energy given a chance. So he's definitely one of the guys I'll put to that list.
Great. There are a lot of people who are doing what you do, and you have outshined them. What has made you exceptional?
To be honest, I really don't know, man. I'm just in my lane doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm in no competition with anybody. I understand my category of music, hip hop, is very competitive.
Yeah, too much.
So what I do is I just work to be the best artist. I work to beat my previous self and not anybody else.
Great.
Yeah. So for me, I think that's just how it's gonna work for me, if it's gonna work.
Awesome. And in your free time, what do you do?
In my free time, I play chess.
Really?
Yeah. I play chess, and every chance I get, I go to the gym because I've developed that as a hobby.
Awesome. I like that. Do you read books? Are you into books?
Not yet, but right now I really want to like lead my focus to reading books and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I really want to learn more.
Okay. Who are your greatest inspirations in life? Those that you've looked up to and you say, I want to be like, achieve what this guy has achieved?
It's a whole lot, to be honest, because so many people come through, they make it. I think basically I'll just say anybody that comes through and just sets a positive, vibe to the society or whatever, for me that's a big inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll definitely look up to them. Like it's somebody I would want to be like, eventually.
What's your favorite meal, man?
I love shima, man. I love shima. I wouldn't really say I have a favorite because I can't eat T-bone every day. I can't eat chicken every day.
Yeah.
But the meal should just come with beans. I love beans.
Okay.
Yeah, beans and mayo. Hey, yeah.
Nice. As we end the interview, to people who would love to, they follow you, they get inspired by you, they love your music, and they're coming up in music, what are your last words to them?
I think the plan is first off, be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, don't try and imitate nobody because we all have, you know, different destinies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then secondly, just put in the work. Consistency is the key, right? So the more you put in work, the more people notice you. You know what I mean? You just can't expect people to know you if you don't put in work. So secondly, I'll say work. And then just stay focused, know your goal, and don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Because there's no rules to this.
Awesome. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was some inspirational and powerful nuggets from Jae Cash, aka Mr. Muller, from right here. While we're having, you know, a chat about his life and his music career, I encourage you to keep watching the Real Life Show, and that's what we do. We bring you the best that you deserve and the best that you need. Stay safe and God bless you. Peace.
Bless up. Hey, what's up? The name's Jae Cash, and you watching the Real Life Show with Jonathan. Keep it locked.